0809-030-6416. Now, for this particular segment of the program, I'd like to remind you, please turn down the volume of your radio set. Refrain from making derogatory or defamatory comments. Please do not make unsubstantiated and unverified claims. And very importantly, do not make inciting statements. Now, whilst we are promoting and encouraging you to speak up, to raise your hand and be counted and stand for something and let somebody know that this is what is going on and things should be made, amends should be made, please, if you get to have any information or you hear any information passed on during the course of this program and you have superior information, you have a vantage point that we are not in the light of, please do call us to either corroborate or to disavow. Please don't sit down, fold your arms and say it is not your business. No. The development, the growth of the state is your business.
The views and opinions shared on this program do not represent the position of Nigeria Info FM. Nigeria Info, let's talk.
So 017-923-0002, 0817923-0007, 0817923-0002, 0817923-0007. That's where you find us. Call us and let's get to hear from you. WhatsApp is 0809-030-6416, 0809-030-6416. That's our WhatsApp and Telegram number. Please don't call the last number I just reeled out, all right? Because when you do, you prevent, like right now, you prevent me from reading the messages, all right, that are coming through, all right? Please just don't call, just send a message, all right? WhatsApp and Telegram, and I'll get to read them as they come through. I'll do my best to do so, all right? Because sometimes we have challenges keeping up with the amount of messages that we receive. But please, that should not deter you, all right, from sharing with us what you've been observing in the past weeks or months. David is my first caller. Interesting. David is calling us from Yenagoa. Interesting. David.
Yes. Greetings from the city of Yenagoa.
Wow.
Jude. My brother, I called purposefully because of the Indiama Junction aspect of the East-West Road.
Oh, dear.
It is a bit of hell. Dude, you need to see how people are suffering. The question now is, Setraco that have been given the contract to construct that road, are they telling me as a company that is carrying out that construction, they see a dish, a very big pothole, a very big dish in front of the Indiama Bridge. And they too will pass there with their heavy-duty trucks, with their e-logs and their staff. How funny it is that they could not have a remedial measures to put the road in a good, passable mood for people to use while they are carrying out their construction. It is really, really alarming. It gives one high blood pressure whenever you think of making use of that road.
So you said the pothole is just in front of the bridge.
Very serious pothole. Then as you descend from the bridge, you see another. No. The road is something else. But the most annoying part of it is you now see the soldiers collecting money because of the money these people want to collect. They now create very serious hold up, very serious suffering for people. Somebody will just stand in front of a truck for minutes and getting to hours just because he wants to collect money to go and give to those soldier people there. Police people are over there on the other side doing their own. In this kind of hell, my brother, what is happening?
Interesting. David,
East-West Road must not be an hypertension road for us.
David,
Good morning. My name is David West.
Thank you very much, David West. Please, if anybody has traveled or is right now passing through that axis, please, we need to corroborate the story. Now, I don't doubt that the road is bad, all right, because I know it was graded a few months ago. Maudlin is speaking to us from Woji. Good morning to you, please.
Good morning, Jim.
Good morning. Thank you for your patience, please.
I'm calling to report a dead man, so a corpse that's been on the road for the past 5 days. 5 days.
5 days?
Yes.
Where?
At the Balajam, there's a filling station there called Chelsea. So just opposite it.
What? Do you say in Baraja?
Balajam.
Oh, okay, Balajam Woji. Okay.
Yes.
And you say the corpse has been there for 5 days?
Maybe I'm not right about the 5, but from when I saw it, it's now going to 3 days.
Okay, so that means it's decomposing.
Yes.
Oh dear. And the smell. Oh dear.
It's terrible.
Oh dear. Modern, thank you very much. This is very worrying, and it's not just only in River State. I was on a thread a few days ago, and I saw, some individuals in Imo State, in Owerri, also complaining about the same thing. Now, whose job is it? How come everybody seems to be pointing fingers left and right all over again whenever these issues happen? Whether it is a mentally challenged person, people like say, oh, this person is mad. Whether or not it is a human being. And so, there should be a dedicated body to address this issue. So, Balajam at Woji, modeling is complaining that, look, there's been a corpse on the road. She's seen it for at least 3 days now. And from the sound of it, I don't know if she just passed that, she's probably seeing it again. So please, if you're within our Woji axis, all right, let's have a corroboration of modeling's comment, all right? Have you seen that corpse? Have there been reports, maybe to the police? So maybe they call the Ministry of Environment or whatever, to come remove it. What exactly? And what about, whenever these things happen, you have to ask, what exactly are the community, since we like to always call community chief, CDC, youth chairman, everybody, people want to hold positions, but what do they do when things like this occur? All right. So please, once again, if you're within the Woji axis, can you corroborate the last report? Also, if by chance you were traveling or you're making a trip down to my state, Bayelsa State, please tell us what the state of the Mbiama Junction before and after you cross the bridge is at this very moment. Please, it is imperative that you do so we can give credence to David West's comments earlier on. Please, the numbers to call 0817-923 0002, 0817-923-0003. Alex is speaking to us from Onne this morning. Alex, good morning to you. Welcome, please.
All right.
Good morning, Alex.
Good morning. How are you?
Very well, Alex. Thank you for calling, please.
Okay. Please, I want to make one report. And you get one car, one bus, a Jima Express line. One I saw for this Omunuri Street. That car then have been there for some time now, for almost 2 months. So
2
the
months.
tires don't fly. So now I saw one army common flood this common flood this uniform where they just hang there. So the car said they don't park there for almost 3 months now. When the car break down, you must see either mechanic to just but for now. Nobody, no mechanic. So the car said, I just suspect that the car where they just use go somewhere, they now on the park there.
Which area? Which area again?
By the everyday supermarket for Lumola, Umunuri Street.
Okay. All right.
This is Ejima Express Line Transport, and the registration of the car is in State. One bus.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Alex. So a car abandoned 3 months. That's an eyesore. It ought to be removed. Obviously, it's going to be impeding traffic. Alex is concerned that it's been there, nothing to do. The tires, he says, have been deflated. So obviously, it's a cause for concern. All right, we have a break coming up shortly in about a minute. I'll take one more call and also read the messages coming through. 0809-030-6416, 0809-030-6416. Chima is speaking to us from GRH. Chima, can you make it quick, please?
Good morning, Jude.
Thank you. Good morning.
Yeah, my eyewitness is about the guys at Waterline under the flyover. The guys, I don't know whether it's called them task force or they are controlling traffic. But they are not to do exactly what they claim to do. You will see one person calling you to go. Immediately move, another person will come and hurt you that you were not called. The one that called you will pretend like she's not even seeing what's going on. They tried doing that on me on the other day. I shouted at the guy and he knew that I wasn't a JJC and he walked away. That I was able to do that. Another person might not be able to do that. And the person will fall for them.
Okay.
And secondly, the way...
I'm sorry, Chima. Chima, sorry.
Really
Hello.
really...
Chima, please, you have to call back. We have to go on a break, please. Stay with us.
The show continues after this break on Nigeria Info.
For that shine skin, make you use Vaseline and your skin go the shine as
me is an advert showing chicken and vegetables, and now I'm hungry. Oh, I'm hungry right now. But anyway, I have a job to do and we need to do it very quickly. We don't have enough time. This is Eyewitness Report. And if you're just joining us, my name is Jude and this is Hello Port Harcourt. Now, every Wednesday during Eyewitness Report, we'd like to get you to tell us what's going on in your neighborhood. And if it's something that it's particularly important, or even if it's not important to everybody, but you are concerned, as long as it concerns you, please, it is imperative that you call in and say, hey, my hands are up. My voice is also up right now. I'm not particularly pleased with what's going on in my neighborhood. So Number 7, please be reminded, do not make defamatory or inciting statements. It's very important, please. We don't want you to insult anybody. We want you to call anybody, names that you're not meant to call. And please turn down the volume of your radio set.
The views and opinions shared on this program do not represent the position of Nigeria Info FM. Nigeria Info, let's talk.
Well, Richard is on the line. Richard is speaking to us from Garrison. Richard, good morning to you, please.
Yes, good morning, Mr. Jude.
Good morning, Richard.
Yes, just like the last I said before you went to break, the same thing is happening here at Garrison also. And this one, the one happened at not twice, so many times. And I think the whole like that. Sometimes they will look at you. When they look at you, and they see that maybe you are just entering the state for the first time, or they will just checkmate you after that. Will drive you, enter the line, and from there they will stop you and start to negotiate how much you are going to pay them. And this is in April, not one, not twice. So I'm bringing it now to the status of the authorities here for them to be aware of what is going on at Garrison.
Okay, all right, Richard, thank you very much. It is very despicable for any of these traffic warders. Once again, if you're a traffic warder or you know anyone who's in that business right now, who's controlling traffic, and maybe they know you should tell them. The same way they are also trying to get the 1 or 2 naira to buy gari or bread or whatever. It's the same way whoever is driving is trying to do so. They're not trying to harass them. So why are you harassing or trying to goad, trying to blackmail these drivers? Like the other caller, the penultimate caller made mention, he had to scold them. We don't want to have scenarios where people are coming down from their vehicles and having words with traffic warders. No, there should be that constitutional authority to say, look, you have said move, I should move. It should be proper. It should not be seen as anything other than making sure the traffic has its proper flow and ebb. This is wrong. This is dastardly. You tell somebody, you direct the person to where you have a colleague who's going to try and extort them. That's wrong. There's something called a Waterloo. One day, yours will come. And it might not be in the form that you're extorting people. Wait, I'm not preaching. I'm only saying that, I believe life happens in cycles. So your job is to stand there, control the traffic, let people, if someone is actually faulty, and yes, some drivers are either not paying attention, family problems. Some drivers are either obstinate, stubborn, impatient. We know that a lot of drivers, on the streets of Port Harcourt, particularly commercial drivers, there I said it, are fit into this profile. They are stubborn, obstinate. They're impatient. They don't have regards for rules and regulations. They don't even know the rules and regulations in the first place. So yes, you should hold those people, correct those people. It's not an avenue. You're standing there. It's not for you to make money to go and buy a plot of land somewhere. That's not the purpose, please. James is on the line this morning. We also have comments. James speaking to us from Rumo Dumaya. Before we say hello to James, let's quickly read this one. My eyewitness reports on the bad spot at Chokocho Junction and the Greater Market Junction. We need electricity in Akpoku. That's from Skillful Pero. James, hello. Welcome, please.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, James.
I'm going to call from you.
Go on, please.
Yeah, last week I went to the there to visit one of my friends. So their company is messed up, like their government. They say that the landlord have paid the money for the land to fix the level. In still they have eaten the money. So please, I don't know why like that. Because it's very disgusting. I tried to consult the landlord. The landlord said that he's going to do something about it. It's not a year now. And when you pass there, the place is messed up.
It's messed up. But where does the sewage flow to?
You know what?
Where does it flow to? Where does the sewage flow to?
It's just flow on the road, or not, like on the road when people pass.
Directly on the road or into a gutter?
Just spread up on the road, yeah.
Is it on the road or into a gutter?
No, not into a gutter. Like, it's like a passage where other people pass. The landlord refuses to do anything about it.
Okay. Are the other tenants complaining? You all can come together and get a lawyer to make sure he does what he's meant to do. He's collecting rent.
They say that it's pays to their own the compound. So they don't do anything about it.
Do you want to do something about it, please?
Because people was not denied. I wanted to check to see if I can video it next time I went there. I met up that day. It's very disgusting.
It is disgusting. I'm just thinking about it and my skin is crawling. But I would suggest that those who are there, since they're your friends, you go there to visit them, they should band up together, get a lawyer to tell this man, you need to do what you are meant to do. Or I think it's even a crime, if I'm not mistaken. It's a misdemeanor. So they can actually make a police case of this, if I'm not mistaken. So ask questions. Don't take my advice, but ask questions, please. This is a health hazard. I think it's something that can be reported to police because it's a health hazard. And so if the landlord is intentionally not fixing the toilet system in his on his premises, then he should be held liable. I think it's something that can be reported. All right, thank you very much, James. And anyone who's in that type of scenario, please once again seek legal counsel. All right. What are your options? Because there are options. There is no landlord that's above the law, and it's not the first time we're getting to hear of some landlords who neglect their property and, as it were, put everything solely on the tenants. No, yes, we know the tenants are residents on your property or in your property, and so they have some responsibility. You know, the landlord's not going to come and change your bulbs for you or have them replaced, you know, when they do go bad, because, you know, you are there, you put them on, you switch them off. But some utilities, right, that you didn't provide for should be sorted out by the landlord, or at least the caretaker. I don't know if there is a caretaker in that place. All right, Adokia says there's a lot of power in their area for almost a week. Well, interestingly, ceteris paribus, we will have representatives from the PHED join me tomorrow from about 11 a.m. It's going to be an extended power update. There are questions to be asked. There are issues to be addressed and sorted. And there's a focus, talking about the migration focus. We'll be doing that tomorrow from 11 a.m. So get your questions, get your ridicules or your criticisms, whatever, and your commendations as well, like Adokia has done this morning. All right? Tomorrow, we have a field day with the power officials from 11 a.m. WhatsApp now, 0809 030 6416. 0809 030 6416. All right. Good morning. The graphic claim of the caller who talked about the deplorable state of Mbiama bridge portion of East Road is true. I witnessed it on Saturday when I went to Yenegua Gift with that comment. Thank you very much, Gift Wallum. All right, so it is true. Gift is corroborating. The road is bad. And then some people are standing, says some of the soldiers are stand on the road and they're extorting money. So it is true. So please, FEMA, River State government, the Bayelsa State government, please be made aware of this. Those of you who have friends and colleagues who are in these places, please let them know that they cannot be. I don't want to believe that these people are in isolation of these events. But anyway, once again, Gift Wallo, thank you very much for corroborating. Good morning, Jude. This is on WhatsApp again. George from Rumuokrushi. My latest report is about the flyover at the tank axis of Rumuokrushi, Port Harcourt, which is gradually losing its manhole covers. Under the bridge has been taken over by the street urchins, mentally deranged people, and tricycle riders. The market women in the area have succeeded in converting the manhole to a refuse dump and discharging their waste water. Passing through the area at night remains a risky venture. The authorities should do the needful to bring back the sanity in that area. It's terrible. Okay, good morning, Jude. These guys moving around collecting money from POS operators. They collected 8,000 from my neighbor's son yesterday, and they don't have office. What is the stand on the signage talking about? Because they use their name. White, please. We did have Okechukwu Stanley here from RISA yesterday, and he said explicitly that they do not collect cash. They don't operate on a cash basis at RISA. Everything has to be paid through a bank. And for the POS operators, he says, yes, they have a lot of challenges with them if they have signages. But if you don't have a signage, nobody has a right to come and tax you. You risk them. Don't confront them, right? They ask them to take you to their office and it will be resolved. And the office is GR, all right? In GR, I think GR phase 2. The office is not meant to pay cash. But remember that conversation very well today. All right. Good morning. It's a picture here. I can't see this image. Someone just sent a message here talking about insensitivity to SMEs. Please, can you text what exactly the image is about? All right, and then we can have a conversation about it. All right, Mike here says, good morning. My eyewitness report is about the poor state of the UPTH as of yesterday. I went to go see a friend of mine who has been hospitalized there for the past week, and he said that there's no water, and I verified. Imagine somebody staying on the second floor, Jude, and to have water to have his bath or even to do the needful. People have to go and fetch water for him from downstairs. I even hear some people are buying water that they use to bathe at the hospital. Jude, what exactly is this true? Hello, please. Once again, I take this with a pinch of salt, all right? Because I've lived and walked around UPTH for years, and I don't want to believe this story. Michael is claiming that at UPTH, that's University of Port Harcourt Teaching Hospital, that there is no water. The water services are down, and that he had to fetch water from the ground floor to take to see his friend who was at on the second floor, and that they have to buy water to bathe. Please, if you are listening to us and you are in UPTH right now, or you visited UPTH in the past week, or you just left UPTH, maybe as a patient, or maybe you went to it's on a very flooded plain, there's a swampy area. Yeah, I know about the mosquitoes, but water? Clinton, speaking to us from Moscow Road. Good morning, Clinton.
Good morning, Mr. Jude.
Good morning, Clinton.
Okay, my name is Stamplin Clinton. Okay, I'm calling, my eyewitness this morning is on the SARS Road, east-west, new airport road station on the SARS Road.
Okay.
I must commend the River State government for that intervention.
Okay.
I think they are working on that road. That's the question now. But, Mr. Jude.
Yes, please.
This is not the first time, and I believe this is not the second time they are fixing that section. The problem there is that water that is settling on the road.
Oh.
The plot adjoining that road is supposed to be a floodplain, kind of, but people have sandfilled that area, so they should try to open up that floodplain by the road, so that water settling on the road will not set. Because once that water settles as well, maybe within a short time, the road will also fail. They should please do something that will last the rest of time. Then, secondly, too, Rugman Hollow by Road 20 Junction is also very terrible. It's as bad as that same spot. So now that they are within that neighborhood, please, they should also remember that station.
Okay.
Rugman Hollow by Road 20.
All right. Clinton.
Lastly, Jude, on the water some work. I want to know, are they into water for fire?
Well, I don't know, Clinton, but I remember last year when we had that conversation that the then commissioner said, look, we're going to work around the clock to make sure that the lines and the pipes get to most areas so water supply can be met at people's homes. But I don't know about fire hydrants. I will ask those questions, please. Yes. I will ask those questions. Clinton, thank you very much. Precious is in Mumumasi. Precious, good morning to you, please.
Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for your patience, please.
Yeah. Okay. My experience, although not so recent, but I want to say that was sometime last year better. Because if it's last year, if you have that experience of not having water, if you don't have anybody staying with you in the hospital with your pain, whatever, you have to find a way to get pay for water.
Wait, I'm sorry, Precious. Wait, Precious, are you saying that this happened even last year?
Yeah. And I even had a friend, like, was it 2015 or 2014? She had a baby, so there were complications.
Yeah.
For surgery for a couple of months. So we still had that water scarcity experience.
Okay. All right, Precious, thank you for corroborating. Well, yours was last year, so maybe Michael is actually correct that he was there recently and there was no water. But anyway, not holding brief for UPTH, like I said, but there's a special spot I have of the place because, like I said, lived and worked around there for years, and to hear this and to hear that it's not even recent. She said even last when she went there, she had experience. I am shocked. Well, as always, I have to send a reporter to wherever it is. But no doubt, I'm taking your reports on this, and as always, by the of these conversations, we have to probably pose some questions. Worried that you see of teaching hospital. This is very worrying. Second floor, and they have family members to go there to get water. Ngwari is speaking to us from Rumokoro. Ngwari, good morning to you, please.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning, please.
I was hearing about the UPTH certificate and
hello.
Hello.
Yes, I want to agree with you that it's possible maybe it's a temporary thing because even in our houses, let's be honest, sometimes the pumping machine can fail. Maybe a pipe has burst and maybe the plumber is trying to fix it. Yeah, yes. Yes. But anyway, we'll yes, go on, please.
So it's just a little bit, about patience and it to be rectified. I'm not a staff of PPT though, but it's happened.
I agree with you. Let's try that across to that exactly was a problem yesterday and the day before. Maybe, like you said, it's something that's been going on for a while. Thank you very much for that. But I agree. Sometimes when there's no power, you can do. Sometimes the machines, sometimes there are leaks in pipes. Sometimes even the fittings can deteriorate. So prevent flooding. Because like I said, I have a very close relationship with that area. And there been sometimes I'll get there and I complain, see now water leaking from this place is wasting. So maybe, I don't know. I really do. But this is worrying. All right, this is worrying that patients on second, having to ask their families buy or bring water to them to have to use toilet. It's once again, I want to lean and towards the comments of Ngwari that maybe it's just something that happened, it's a fault, maintenance issues that need to be fixed. Okay, good morning, Jude. I have observed that under some flyovers in Port Harcourt, example, Eliozu, Rumokoro, Ada, George, there are police present under the flyover. They look out for young boys driving flashy cars to harass and extort big amounts of money from them. This poses a big threat to life of these boys because I've seen a driver that escaped the truck accident just by the whiskers because of this action. Secondly, I think it's not wise for police officers to mount checkpoints immediately after a flyover because I've seen several times where police officers from that Rumukuta police area mounting checkpoints after you descend from that location flyover. I think it's very risky for the road users. Alex has a point there, don't you think? I'll share a story with you. Joshua is speaking to us from Elekaya. Joshua, good morning to you, please.
Yes, good morning, Jude.
Good morning, Joshua.
So first off, before I give my eyewitness report, I don't want to believe that you and the other caller was actually downplaying what is going on in UPTH. Do you understand that is a hospital?
Yeah.
Do you understand what it means for patients to not have water, even if it's for just 1 minute? It's absolutely not okay. Even if it's for a second, it's not okay. The great complacency that is going on in our public health sector, it's not something that anybody should downplay. So I find it very, very ridiculous that you, that is is in the public place, they're supposed to be giving voice to this kind of things. So downplaying it and say, "Oh, it happens in our homes."
Wait, Joshua, I'm not trying to downplay, right? But I also know. Wait, hold on, Joshua. I also know that this kind of things happen. But like I was trying to say with Ngwari, maybe it's an isolated event, and that's why I ask people who have experienced it to call and tell me, because I don't want to err on. I'm trying.
I think it's safer for us not to even assume that it's an isolated event. If you've had a patient in a public health system like
UPTH, yes,
you would understand that these things have grave consequences. These things have grave consequences. It should never happen. It's not okay when people say, hospital. Why should it even be happening? Why should they not have emergency water supply when this is happening that patients are being supplied? It's not okay.
I agree, Joshua. Don't get me wrong. I don't disagree that it is improper, but I also know that in managing structures, these things happen. It's not okay. There should be alternative sources. Like I mentioned, I've seen places and pipes leak at UPTH because I lived around there, and complaints were made. I'm not saying that it should not be taken serious, but the question I want to be very certain of that is this an isolated event or is this been happening? Because if it's happening, it means that there is some negligence from the management of that hospital, and that's what people should speak on.
You've had two callers call in and give you two reports in different times. One recent, one
last year,
right? So it shows that this thing is systematically happening. Do you understand? It's a culture already, because it happened last year and they couldn't get it fixed or resolve it to make sure this thing don't happen again. Then it shows that there is, the system is, I don't know, something is inherently wrong in that system, that people are not taking this thing seriously. Because, I when I was schooling in Uniport, we've had cases where we brought students to UPTH, and because of complacency or one or the other, their lives have been lost because people don't take these things very seriously. And I'm seriously worried because a lot of people in Rivers State depend on UPTH, and they go there, they see all these kind of things. It's heartbreaking, to be very honest. And I feel for that person that went there and had to go downstairs to fetch water. It's not okay. It's not okay.
I totally agree with you, Joshua. It's not okay. Is it an isolated event? Or like Joshua is saying, no, it's probably systemic, because if it happened last year, and happened again. Look, whilst, like I said, I lived around that place, we have to, as it were, consider all angles in this. If there's no water, how do surgeries get to be carried out? Because the doctors have to wash up, they have to sanitize before and after each operation, each procedure. So it's a big issue. Then, look, even the dentists, they need water. So how are they operating? So once again, it's something that needs to be taken very seriously. Is it an isolated case? Is it repetitive? Hello Potaka returns after this break.
Stay with us. Nigeria Info. We'll be back.
Get in on the